What up, y'all? It's your boy Chef Da'ak, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special guest. Our homie Jaleesa's in the building.
Hey, what up, guys?
So today we will be making empanadas. She will be making jackfruit empanadas, and I'll be making the spinach and ricotta empanadas.
Yes.
So let's get to it.
Alright guys, so I'm going to be making jackfruit empanadas. So with jackfruit empanadas, the first thing you're going to do is get your onions, yellow onions, and your minced garlic together in a pan with a little bit of oil, and wait until it gets translucent. So I'm going to turn this on. Now you don't have to have a lot of oil, you know, just something to coat the bottom of the pan. We ain't gonna use that same one, trust and believe. Something to coat it. Probably a little bit more. So I don't use measurements. I just go based off like how much of onions or any type of seasoning that I would like in my dish. So if you like onions, you like to taste all them onions, do you, boo? Do you? But I don't. And then with minced garlic, I just use a spoonful and put it right here in my dish. You're basically like sauteing it, honestly. Now, while that's heating up and everything, I'm gonna start draining my jackfruit. Oh, sugar plums. Oh, it don't like me. Josh. Never mind. Haha. The devil thought he had me. Oh. So you're gonna drain it. You're draining all the brine that the jackfruit is in. You don't need that. As you can see, things are going nicely. Alright.
What we got popping?
Alright, so right now I just finished sauteing the onions and the minced garlic. I'm about to put the jackfruit in. I just finished draining it.
Okay. It smells good.
It'll smell even better once I put these seasonings in.
Heard that?
Yes. Alright.
I can take those for you.
Thank you. Alright. So I'm going to start seasoning it. We're using Himalayan salt. Ooh. We are using garlic powder, onion powder, and my personal fave, the Slap Your Mama, okay? Now, the Slap Your Mama got this Cajun taste to it. You get it at your local Walmart. I put you on, just remember that. All right.
Yeah, I definitely need to see what that's hitting on for real. For sure.
Can you put some water in a cup for me, please?
Absolutely. How much water you need?
See the cup. I would say like a good cup full of water.
Good cup.
Yes. I'm gonna need that in a minute once I finish seasoning. And again, I don't use measurements. I just go based off feel. That's how your grandmama used to make it then. No, okay? So based off feel.
Oh man.
Now the Slap Your Mama is Cajun, so it has a little kick to it. So if you don't like spice, don't put a lot. And again, then we're gonna put water in it. So I put the water in, so right now it's going to cook. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 because the next stage is baking everything. So I'll show you in a few minutes. So now as the meat is getting soft, you want to start breaking it up. Okay? Because we want to get like a pulled pork type of look. So getting it stringy, as you can see, this one is not ready to start breaking up. So it stays right there. So this process of it getting softened usually takes about 10 to 20 minutes. So you're just going to break it up slowly as it continues to cook.
Alright you guys, now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and dice this tomato. So now, about to get this heated up so I can go ahead and kind of wilt the spinach, because it's going to cook eventually when we're making the empanadas. So we're going to let it wilt for about a good 5 to 6 minutes. Alright, so now I'm just putting the garlic in here. Of course, like I said, it's going to heat up. So we're going to let it do what it do for a few minutes, and then we'll put the spinach in. Good.
Alright, so now as you can see, we got it as pulled pork-ish as possible. It looked like pulled pork right now before the sauce. So next we're going to put, I turned off the aisle, so now we're going to put the barbecue sauce on. So I'm using the honey barbecue sauce. You can get this at any of your local grocery stores. Now if you have like a smaller bottle, you use the whole bottle. But since this is a larger bottle, you ain't gonna use all that much unless you want a lot of sauce. We're gonna mix it. As you can see, it's looking like pulled pork right now, and that's what we want it to look like. You're mixing all the onions, the minced garlic, all your seasoning, and then the jackfruit together with the barbecue sauce. All right. I'm going to put a little bit more sauce in here. Again, no measurements. I'm just going based off how it's looking and how I would like for it to taste. Alright. Mix it all the way in. All right, next step is putting all this in a pan and heating it up on 350 in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, okay?
All right. Now I'm putting in the spinach and letting it wilt for a few minutes. Of course, you can just put it all in there because it's going to do its thing. All right. Of course, I make a mess because it's me. Now I'm about to season it. First we start with the adobo. Right? Ground black pepper. So, you know, Jaleesa put us on to the slap your mama, so you know I'm gonna have to put it in the spinach. I ain't gonna slap my mama though. Love you, mama. Little garlic powder, little onion powder, and I don't go by the measurements.
So I've coated the pan that it don't stick to it. Put all the jackfruit into the pan and you're gonna put it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes.
So now, as you can see, the spinach is done. So I'm about to put the ricotta cheese, the tomatoes, parmesan, and just a little bit of the juice in the spinach, so that way give it that extra flavor. Maybe 2 dollops. Let's mix that up first. I'm gonna put just a little bit of the juice. Oh yeah. Okay, so it looks like we'll probably need a little bit more ricotta. So I'll just add just 1 more dollop of that. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, looking good, looking good. Now we're gonna add some parmesan. Right. All right.
So right now it should be ready to take it out. Alright. Alright, so this is how it should be looking. Oh, it's brownish. A little crisp on the sides.
Alright, you guys, so now we're about to fill the empanadas with the jackfruit and the spinach ricotta.
Alright, let's get to it. So you get this of empanadas. Usually this is not the brand I typically go for. But dude, this is just the disc.
Almost didn't know how to open it.
Take your disc. If you don't know how to fill empanadas, you take jackfruit, what I'm using, you put a little bit in the middle, in the center. And then you fold it over like so. And then you're using your fork and you're just mashing it down to close it, to seal your product, whatever you have, in your disc.
All right, let's get her filled. Oh. Don't want to close for you, boy. It's all right. We're gonna make it work.
Sometimes I also recommend, like, when it's like that, when it's really difficult to close, to put it in the refrigerator or freezer to harden your disc. And it doesn't have to be in there long. I would say about like a minute or two.
All right. There we go. Almost look like a half a pot pie.
And it's perfectly fine putting it in the refrigerator or freezer, as long as you take it out a few minutes prior to you frying it.
Cheese. Yeah. Look, I think I got the first one.
Yes.
All right, we in there. Almost closed. There we go.
Focus. All right. So we was experimenting. All right. This is how it happened. Josh had the idea. He's like, "Yo, man, I kind of wonder how these both taste together."
So we mixed the jackfruit and the spinach ricotta. When I tell you it was bomb,
I hit it. I was like, "Bro, we onto something, man."
it's bomb. Y'all gonna see.
No gas. No gas.
Like, look, it's gonna be fire. We promise you. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, man, it's amazing.
Because we thought it was gonna be too much, you know, the flavor and everything, but it was just right.
Yep.
Just right.
Try it at home. Put in the comments. What's your thoughts?
Yes.
We're gonna be reading. We need to know what y'all think, because I think it hits.
It slapped. It definitely slapped.
Oh man. Alright guys, so now we're done with filling our disc. We're gonna put it in the pan, a little bit of oil, not a lot, just to coat the bottom of it. And you're basically frying it until it's like golden brown. So be careful of the temperature of your pan. because it does brown quickly. Yeah, that sizzle. That sizzle. It'll be great if I had some music because I'll be jamming, okay? I'll be jamming, but we ain't doing them copyrights. We trying to be good. Oh, we'll get a FaceTime call. So you can tell it's starting to get brown, but as you look at the edges of your disc, you can see that the coloration is getting white, it's gonna get brown, and then that's how you know it's time to flip it over. Or you could do the little peak. Let me get it. So you can see the little peak. It's almost there. You're gonna keep it there. Your choice. But I usually look around to see it getting brownish to know that it's time for me to flip it. That may be easier.
Yeah.
Or maybe both though.
Oh, nah, that'll work. Hey, whatever works. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe both. How we gonna do it? We're gonna flip it.
Oh yeah. Man, I can't wait to sit down and eat.
Okay. And I'm kind of shocked. I'm happy for myself because usually my first one is always not the best one. It's like after I get a swing of things, then it's brown. Usually the first one's a little burnt, but it's okay. I like burnt parts. So that's how I know the oil is at the good temp. The aisle is good, so it won't be as like crispy. But if you want it crispier, you can definitely keep it on the aisle longer or put your temperature up. Yeah, spinach plate. So we put it on a spinach plate.
Already.
Hey.
Right. Here we go. Here. Oh yeah, that looks fine.
You can take this, drain it a little bit, and then move it over. And we're just gonna keep repeating it until we finish.
All right. Alright you guys, so here we have the finished product. You know, nice golden brown on each side. And now what we're gonna do is the taste test.
Woohoo! Let's go.
You ready, Jaleesa?
I'm ready.
Let do.
Alright.
Alright, well we got a mixed one right here.
So I got the jackfruit one. I'm gonna try it without any of the sauce and everything.
I went straight for the sauce from you. I just wanted to get right to it.
Alright, ready?
Yes indeed.
Alright. Season good? No.
You don't hear nothing from me? It's a great day.
Sorry, this is my happy day. Oh yeah.
And I have one of the mixture ones, the spinach and the jackfruit as well.
And I just got full of jackfruit. Yeah. I want to try the spinach and the jackfruit together.
Follow me. How about it? We just letting it sink in. Sorry guys.
Whew,
The best part about cooking is eating after. I promise you.
Better steak them back.
Yes indeed. See what you think. But that was the mixed one, right? Yeah, it hit. It hit and it slapped.
That's all you need to know. Yes.
Yes, indeed. In fact, I'm about to go and have me another one.
I like like after you taste the jackfruit. That's the first thing you taste when you're doing the mixture one. And then the Parmesan just hits you out of nowhere. And I'm like, what is this?
Absolutely.
Alive. That's what it is. Oh, y'all need to make this at home.
Absolutely.
Baby. I ain't use no sauce. Like basically, you really don't need the sour cream or the salsa.
We don't.
But if you want a little extra, you can.
A little razzle dazzle.
Hey.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right,
this
you
is dope.
guys.
Thank you so much for having me. This was fun.
Oh.
I really enjoyed myself.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad
really
you did. I definitely enjoyed myself too. We definitely got to have a part 2 with something else that we're making. So, thank you again.
Or you showing me how to make something because you're the chef here.
Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
If y'all want that, say it in the comments. Okay, you want me back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, thank you guys for tuning back in to the channel. It's your boy, Chef D'Arc. Special guest, Jaleesa. We'll see you guys on the next one.
What you mean?